Jamie Humphries kicks things off. 8 weeks on from Good Friday. It's Saluka Fafita who brings it back. And Sexton feigned a kick, going through the hands. Carraz back to Sexton. Inspired stuff from the Doggies, running it on the last, and it's the halfback who scores.
Nice play.
Yeah, just on the last play there, he noticed, you see there Humphries in the number 7 jersey. He starts backing away. So as all good halves do, they take that space that's provided to them, goes at the line, a huge gap.
And there's real depth on the left, and I'll go that way quickly. Galvin cuts one out. Montoya! And the Bulldogs get the first 2 tries. What a lightning shift that was.
Yeah, it was lovely hands, wasn't it, Speedy? Out to their left-hand side. Joey mentioned it earlier in the game.
Raz keeps it alive for Wilson on the outside. Support inside. Oh, the Bulldogs. They are clicking early here. Tracy has their third. Haywood, runners in motion. Melbourne for Tracy. Sherry, brilliance. Montoya's away. Back up inside. Montoya tries to go over the top of everyone.
Tackle 3 with Tyrone. We've got to go in. Ground manager said due to the lightning. So 9 metres out, just leave it there.
Jack, you're not straight. Jack, over the goal line. Good.
Sexton goes crossfield this time. Kick out to Rise. Oh, Viliami kick out now. Can he get the footy down? I don't think he can.
Held up.
Come out 10.
This time they fire it that way. Sexton, kick out. Oh, taking tacklers with him. It's another incredible try saver. Bud Sullivan take a bow.
That's a huge tackle.
Plays it 8 metres out. Kalamatangi did well to reach for it. Humphries kick. Here they go. Oh, dropped by Wilson. Rebounds kindly. And Tyrone, Alex Johnston has another try. Kalamatangi. In they go left. Gray catch and pass. Johnston on the outside. Turns on the Jets. AJ looks to turn provider. That's 6 more. Knocked down by the Bulldogs. Pounced upon by Humphries. Bulldogs have to be careful not to go to the bin here. And South, the ball comes out. That's nothing doing. He's the captain. Now the penalty is blown as the touchy tips up the ref. Oh, it opened up oh so easily. You don't see a gap like that too often in the Bulldogs' defensive line. And South Sydney's fans are starting to believe here. Turpin at first receiver. Kick out with some footwork. Galvin, early ball. Sherry and Montoya has just enough room to punish South Sydney.
Beautiful hands. And then Montoya, he gets over in the corner.
Munro winding up. Kick out. He was determined to be the first hand at least laid on the winger. It was an awkward coming together at the end of it all.
Yeah, Turpin. Jake Turpin went in really hard. This will be sin bin. It's hard to argue with that one.
Jake Turpin returning. Oh, he's through again here. Duncan, Johnston, lightning pass, South Sydney again. Whiten in the corner this time. How slick was that down the short side? Haywood helps out at dummy half. And that's the same situation. He knew he had a set restart, so you got the backup plan of a penalty. Of course, it's normally Stephen Crichton or Matt Burton with this responsibility, but adds 2 more there.
And it feels like the result's over. We've got to say, not many people are leaving. Beautiful kick.
It's not over, maybe. It stays in. Munro. How clever was that? No one saw the kick coming from Tass. The Bulldogs improved to 11-2 full time here. 24-18, the win.
A little bit of everything in that game. Can we just get your thoughts on how it all played out?
Yeah, thought we started great. Thought we got straight into our footy. Playing some, probably one of our best starts for the year, to be honest, which was good and had some momentum there. And then, yeah, had to be a bit calm in chaos there when the taken off the field. And, I don't think any of us have sort of been through that before. So that was good. I thought the boys handled it great. Went back out for a sort of 8-minute stint before half-time, and I thought we did really well there. I thought worked hard and then created an opportunity for kicks to score, and unfortunately that got pulled back, and then they, a couple of penalties and went down the other end and jagged one before half-time, which sort of gave them a bit more life. So second half I thought, we had no momentum, a lot of things going against us, 11-4 penalty count, and I thought the boys just hung in there and worked really hard, and ended up finding a way to win.
Like you said, that stoppage is pretty rare, that kind of thing happens. What do you say as a coach in that sort of half an hour to make sure everyone's still locked in and still focused?
I didn't have to say much. I thought it was a great opportunity for us. I thought we sort of just started to go away from what we were doing just before that stoppage, so I thought it was actually, it was a good opportunity to just go, hey, we started really well, but there was just a couple of signs there that we stopped doing what was working for us. Then they went back and did it for 7 minutes. And that was good. They handled it well. Like, they were just relaxed in there. And then, when we got the sort of 4-minute call to go back on, they switched back on and got ready to get back in their footy. So it was good.
What do you put more stock in the one of the best halves of your year and playing with plenty of freedom, or hanging tough and grinding your way to that win in the second half, or is it all just?
Yeah, both. It's just another really good experience for us as a young team, and missing probably 5 of our senior players there today. So to come out and just get straight into our footy and ask some really good questions and play with a lot of energy. I thought the first sort of grind went for 7 or 8 minutes, and that was set for set. It was toe to toe. That was good, and I thought we handled it great. So a lot to like about it, and then just some things we can control better, which we can learn from over the next couple of days and over the bye, and try and fix up before we come back.
And your new halves pairing, Lockie and Toby as a combo, they were pretty instrumental in breaking open that grind and the tries that followed.
I thought, in particular, the first half, I thought they were both great. Lockie's different style of player to what we've had, and he just plays with freedom. And I thought Toby had his best first half of the year as well. He was direct. He was challenging the line. I thought it was, great signs for both of them. Great for them too to gel. There's been a lot of talk about, a lot of outside noise, but those guys just, put the team first and worked really hard together as a unit.
Seen that outside noise affect either of them, given Lockie is 19 and Toby's, we talk about him as the experienced playmaker, but he's still 3 or maybe 4 years in the NRL.
No, I haven't seen it affect them. Everyone's got pressure on them, in every walk of life. So everyone's got to deal with some sort of pressure. I'm just really happy with the way those two have dealt with theirs over the last couple of weeks.
I know you said it wasn't a shootout between those two boys today. You said that during the week, but does it make your job at picking a half-back for next week when Birdo's back? Does it make it harder when Toby plays that kind of a first half where he's just in everything?
Possibly. I haven't thought that too far ahead. We've got the bye, so we've got a couple of days off and opportunity to get some work done. But we don't need to think about that right now. Right now, it was a really good win for us to find a way to win that game in the second half, and it's awesome just sitting there with the boys and letting them enjoy that at the moment.
And how's Jacob Cries? Obviously copped that knock in the second half, but played on. How's the neck?
Yeah, he's a bit wounded at the moment, but the good thing is he's all right. A bit concerned about his neck there, and he just wanted to get clear of that. So just happy he's okay.
You obviously had the taste of State of Origin on Thursday with Blues training. Have you noticed that he's sort of come back from that with a bit of pep in his step, and he'll sort of build from that experience, hopefully get back in there? Yeah,
I think so. I think he's played well all year. He's been one of our best performers, and he's really confident in the work he's done. Then getting to go into that arena this week was awesome for him. So, well deserved.
Keith, can we just get your thoughts on that sort of weird half hour there where the game stopped and everyone comes back off? What was it like being a player in that moment when all that stuff was going on?
Yeah, I think Coach summed it all up really well there. I think we just need to be task focused when we came back during that little break. Everyone came in. We tried to stay warm in the changing room and just try to stay connected because we had another 8 minutes to go. So that's what we did. Obviously, we went back out there, got back into it, but luckily they scored that try just before half time. But the main chat was to stay connected that whole time.
Sarah just Blake Wilson took him off at the end there. Was that a tactical decision or was he injured?
We had fresh legs there with Blake. Blake Taff. And Blake's been pushing really hard and training really well, and I needed to find a way to get him on the field. So yeah, we thought we were under attack on that right edge a little bit, and I needed to move Bronson over there to help solve that problem. And Taffy, was going to give us some energy at the back end of the game. So yeah, it was more about getting Taffy on. Thank you.
Wayne, could we just get your initial thoughts on the game?
Oh, I would. Yeah, well, a lot of effort from both teams and interrupted by the rain. The rest was good.
Can you just talk about the interruption? Because it felt like you guys came out with a lot of energy after the stoppage and probably with a better side after that. Could you just comment on the effect?
Well, maybe we need the rain to come earlier. I can't answer that for you. I have no idea.
Well, what was said, I guess, during that stoppage?
I didn't go down. I left the players to themselves.
Jack, could you maybe shed some light on that? What was said when you're down 18-0 to get you back into the game during that stoppage?
Just all the cliche stuff, mate. Take your breath, go ready and start again.
Did you feel like you did come out the better side after that?
Yeah, we'll come out and we just literally done our game plan. We completed, started to use the ball a little bit more, and it shows when we do, we can get some points.
Did it surprise you not to see the big fella in the sheds when you come in?
I don't know how to answer that either. No, we never had that before, so there's no right or wrong about what was meant to happen.
Wayne, how's Jaden Sullivan came off towards the end?
Yeah, no, he's done his calf muscle. Troy Gray's broken his thumb. That was at half time, so he's gone for 6 weeks. And Keong's may have fractured his eye socket, so he'll be gone for a while too, a little bit.
Just can't take a trick, I guess. How frustrating is that to have three more crucial guys?
It's what it is. I can't get frustrated about it. I won't help anybody getting frustrated.
Did you get anyone back next week at least?
Well, the Trell's in the New South Wales team, so but outside of that, I don't think so.
Jack, how big of a blow is it to lose some more guys? Obviously, we know what this club's gone through with injuries this season.
Yeah, they're very they're key players. Players we love playing with, but as Wayne said, we can't think too much into it. All the boys have been ripping in, no matter the situation, for the last 2 years, so we just got to keep doing that. How important, I guess, to senior guys become in a season like this when people are just dropping like flies? Yeah, that's it. We've got to keep it upbeat, and we've been inspired by our young boys, and they've been doing a great job, and they've been stepping up, and so we're just keeping encouraging them to do that, and we'll follow suit and keep leading.